Hello again everyone, Mr. Magic is back. Today I'm going to show you a card trick I created, and it involves the 4 aces, okay? So, I'm going to hurry up with this trick, okay? I'm going to hurry up so I won't be having no 8-minute videos, I want to cut back, brevity is the way it is. Always be brief. So, I'm going to hand these cards to the spectators to start the trick off, and they can shuffle the cards as much as they like, cut the cards, and whenever they feel like stopping. Okay, so now I'm gonna have them pick a number between 4 and 8, but that leaves them with either 5, 6, or 7. They say I'll pick 6 cards. 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6. And now we got 6 cards, and I'm gonna ask them to pick a pile. Say they pick this one. Ask them to shuffle it up as much as they like. Whenever they feel like stopping, whenever they feel free to stop. Say they want to stop right now. Let's look at this card. 8 of spades. Okay, so we're gonna put these all back, and I'm gonna cut the 8 into the middle. Okay, so now that puts it in the middle, and I'm gonna put it on the side. And it was a spade, so we're gonna put the ace of spades on top of that deck. Then, now let's recap real quick. I asked you to pick a number, and you picked 6. And I put 3 piles here. And I put 3 piles of 6s, and I asked you to pick a pile. And you picked a pile, and I asked you to shuffle it whenever you feel like stopping, whenever you feel free to stop. And you picked, and you looked at a card. Okay? So, that's the same suit as this. So, we're going to pick another one. Here, 4 of diamonds. Now, you're going to have to remember the 4 of diamonds. Let's take out the ace of diamonds, throw the other 2 away, and the ace of spades. Okay? I'm going to cut this 4 of diamonds into the middle, okay? That puts the 4 of diamonds in the middle. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to have you, I'm going to count the cards, and you can just tell me whenever you feel like you want me to stop. Okay, you ready? I'm just going to keep on peeling the cards, and you tell me whenever you want me to stop. They say, okay, stop. Want me to stop? You stop here. I'm going to take the ace, put it here, and I'm going to take the rest of the cards and put it on top. And do the same thing for this one. So you say, okay, stop. You want me to stop? You sure? You want to go forward, or no? You good? Okay. Put the ace here, drop that on top of there. With magically, you have placed your ace beside a card, and remember the 2 selections were the 8 of spades and the 4 of diamonds. Think again. 8 of spades, 4 of diamonds, all together. Tutorial for the trick. Here you go. Here's how you do it. When the trick begins, there is no setup to this trick. It is actually self-working. When the trick begins, you want to shuffle up the cards. You can either get a deck of cards and just pick out the aces, or you can just take out the aces before the trick. And the aces, you can use jacks, queens, kings. You don't have to use aces, but I just like to use aces, because they're very popular. So you can tell the spectator to shuffle it, and then that's why they'll know that there's no setup. Just tell them to shuffle as much as they like. Now, what they don't know is that there's some sleight of hands involved in here. First, what you're gonna do is you're going to distract them. You're gonna tell them to pick a number between 4 and 9. Say they say 5, 3, 5, and you put it in 3 piles. Do the same thing for all 3 piles. What you're doing is you're just confusing the spectator. This has nothing to do with the trick. You tell them to pick a pile, and say they pick this one. Tell them to keep on shuffling this as much as they like until they feel like stopping. And now they want to stop. Here comes the queen of diamonds. Once that happens, you put the queen back. You catch a break with your thumb. Take the rest of the cards, put it on the bottom, and then from here, you cut the card like this. You cut it and say, I'm cutting it to the middle, but in reality, keeping the break, you're cutting it to the bottom. So now it's at the bottom, you put it away. Now, because it's the queen of diamonds, you take the ace of diamonds and put it over here. You're just, distracting them. Then you say, let's recap. And then you say, I asked you to pick a number between 4 and 8, and you picked 5. And then you say, I told you to pick. Don't pick the same side, because they're going to think it's a setup. Pick another side and say, I asked you to pick a card from one of the piles after you cut them. And they look in here. Now, if you pick another diamond, say you pick another diamond like I did, say, well, it's not the same suit, so we're going to have to pick again. So 3 of hearts. Therefore, 3 of hearts, do the same thing, catch the break, put all the cards under there, keep the break, and then take the ace off, bring the ace of hearts, and then throw the other aces away because you're trying to find the same suit. And you put the other one on top. The queen is on the bottom, and the 3 is on the top. But what you don't want them to realize is you don't want to keep it like this because they're still going to think that the 3 is on the top. So what you want to do is they're going to know it's on the top. You do the cut and say, I'm going to cut this to the middle as well. After you cut this, you drop the break, hold the break with the other packet, and bring the other packet over. What that does is that keeps and maintains the 3 and the queen. So now you're good to go. So now all you do is just count the cards. Now you don't want to go too fast, okay? And don't count the cards like this either. Okay? You want to count it first so that way the 3 will be at the bottom. So then you count them and tell them whenever you want to stop. You do it slowly, you know, one at a time. Then they say, okay, stop. Now you know this is the 3 of hearts. The diamond is first. So you take the diamond and you're just placing that queen right on top. And do the same thing. This is not even the card. It's just like you can do this whatever way you want, but slow down though. You go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then now you take the ace of hearts, and then this 3 is on the bottom. You know it, so then you just drop it. And then you say you magically, with the snap of the fingers, have chosen a card and have chosen when to stop. And you chose when to stop. And over here we have the aces and the queens. That's it. It's a self-working trick. Okay, you can't do this wrong unless you're doing something wrong with the trick, because this is a very self-working trick. That's it, folks. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video.